There we go. Okay, so I'm going to be breaking down some of the guitar parts and some of the theory behind the song Zombie. The song is in the key of E minor. There are 4 chords at the start, and they are 7th chords. So we're going E minor 7. Then we got G9, which is a dominant chord. C major 7. Then B7 sharp 5, or B altered. Basically, it's like a 2-chord kind of vibe. You've got E minor 7 and C major 7, and then these 2 joining chords. So you've got E minor 7 landing spot, and then transition chord, secondary dominant chord on the G, which is out of key, just because of the fact that it's a dominant chord, and then C major 7, which is another landing spot, and then B7, which takes you back to the E. And rhythmically, there's like a slightly different thing going on, so I'll just play the whole groove. So that last rhythm there, you've got which is just a tritone substitution on the B7 sharp 5 chord going to F9. Back to E minor 7. Over the top of that, there's like an E minor pentatonic riff, using the pentatonic shape that's just behind the E. So usually you'd play like an E minor pentatonic at the 12th fret. Shush, messages. But this one is played at the 10th fret. Same notes, but behind the E. Just makes it easier to play. So straight up pentatonic to start with, 12th fret on the B string, 10th fret on the B string, 12th fret on the G string, up and back. Then same again, but down to the 9th fret on the G string. So it goes 1. That's the first part. Then just same 3 notes, 12, 10 on the B, 12 on the G, and back up. So it's 1, 2, then the same again, up to the 12th fret on the E string, 10th fret on the E string, and then we've got this quintuplet, 8th fret on the B string, 10th fret, 12, back to 10, 8, and then 8th fret on the G string, which fits over that B7 chord. That little run comes from the altered scale, which is a melodic minor scale. So that whole riff, if I don't stuff it up, goes 1. Definitely stuffed it up. Close enough. And then the ending part is the same kind of idea, just ends with another altered scale run, which goes, which is 15th fret on the E string to the 11th fret, then 15 to 12 on the B string, 14 on the G, 14, 12 on the G string, 11 on the D string that comes from that altered scale. Over the top of B7. After that, the verse just 4 chords: E minor triad, D minor triad, C major triad, and then B sharp 5, sharp 9 to flat 9 with no B in the actual chord, that's just in the bass part. That second chord's a little bit out there, but it's acting as like a dominant chord that lands on the C. So you get this transition chord down to the C. And then in the second verse, Chron and I do this choppy rhythm on the B7 chord, which with a tap in there. And Chron plays around that 16th notes, kind of left and right speaker. Next part is really simple power chords, but with the 5th in the bass below. 1, 2, 3. And the A minor, E minor, B minor, A minor, and then B minor into the chorus. The chorus is E, power chord, then C, B, still E power chord, then C, B. Bridge is the same chords, just more rhythmic. And then there's this random little part, which is just kind of moving up the frets with a lot of pulling on them. It's different every time we play it. Over the top of that, Chron's playing the 19th fret on the E string and the 15th fret, tremolo picking over the top. Over there. That goes all the way out to the end. Chron has like a solo-y section, which is just a lot of E blues bending, and the way he plays it is much better and cooler than how I could play it, but it's kind of like starting on the blues note. Which I can barely do, but it's kind of like that over the section. That's it. It's pretty much just those chords through the whole song. There's a little bit of kind of like interesting theory going on with some dominant chords here and there, but generally it's just chords in the key of E with some extra spice on some of them, with lead lines using pentatonic scales mostly, a couple little altered scale things just to catch some of the interesting chords. Hope you enjoyed that, and if you want us to do any more tutorials and show you how to play any of our songs, just let us know in the comments and we'll get to it. Cheers! Woo!